Your job, obviously, when you come in is to keep the game within striking distance. I mean, what has worked for you that's enabled you to do that consistently here for the last 3-4 outings?
Yeah, I mean, tonight, again, it got sideways on us early, but I think collectively as a bullpen, we came in, tried to have quick innings, keep the team in the game. I think personally for me, it's been try to maybe pick up my tempo a little bit and give me a little more aggressive, pace, and then getting ahead of guys. I think in the last month, that's probably the biggest thing I've done well is been able to get ahead of batters a lot more frequently.
Do you observe much in terms of them having early success the last couple nights, and is there anything you can pick up on tendencies or whatever that might be beneficial to you having seen them?
Yeah, absolutely. When you come into a game like that, they're in swing mode. They've already probably a couple of them had an at-bat or two. If it gets lopsided like that early, they've had success. So you don't really need to establish something. You need to come in and work the corners, go for swing and miss, and still be efficient and fill it up effectively like that. So it's just a little bit of an awareness that you do. You need to lock it in the first couple, and you're watching their at bats the first time through the order, or however many times it takes for you to get in the game. And I've noticed that when you come into games like that, they're already in swing mode, so you can kind of start throwing 2-strike pitches almost from the start.
You showed a little bit of emotion there with the strikeouts early and such. Just what was your plan of attack there, and how did it feel to get out of that jam?
Honestly, tonight, we got away with a lot that wasn't executed perfectly, but we were in the strike zone, we were aggressive with guys, and just in that scenario, my fastball command was not very good tonight, but it was enough that they still had to respect it. The curveball that Schwarber hit wasn't a good 1-2 curveball. I mean, I can tell you that. So right there, first and second, 2 outs, I got to go with my best pitch, and just the self-evaluator in me was, slider's the best pitch right here. So I think we threw 4 in a row. Again, they weren't the best executed one. I think they were up in the zone, but we got swings and misses with the guy in scoring position. So kudos to Heineman for really keying in on that and understanding, hey, this is what's working right now, and it's not about trying to establish something. It's not about, okay, what's this guy's best pitch? It's what's his best pitch tonight, right now, to get this guy out. And he did a really good job of recognizing that.
Chase, what's the biggest difference between maybe being a starter and a reliever who could still go through the lineup, 1.5, 2 times, and maybe face roughly the same amount of hitters?
I'm not 100% sure. It's just throwing later in games, maybe watching their at-bats the first couple times and seeing, obviously you have video to consider and their last 25 at-bats, but again, kind of speaking to that last point, it's tonight. I have to get this guy out tonight. What has he done? What has he seen? And yeah, I can't really put my finger on why I'm having more success out of the bullpen than I did as a starter. I think it does have to do with the fact that I'm not facing the lineup 3 times every time. Just really being efficient with my best pitches, with fastball and I have 2 breaking balls, and not having to throw a show me changeup or something like that. It just gives me the ability to be more effective, be more efficient, just kind of go right after guys. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah.